I'm trying to help take down ICE and all of the pedophiles at the top of the government running things, and anyone who's trying to cause harm to my collective on a mass scale. And I have been doing this for the past couple months, but I started by tracking the military planes, and I thought they were involved with ICE, and I called that months and months and months ago, like back in I think December or so of last year. And I was talking about that and tracking it on flight radar, and I've been sharing a couple videos with you guys the whole time of my journey. But I started delving off into so many different facets of it, because with the whole wall of proof that I showed you guys and all of the rabbit holes that I'm tracking and how I see the pattern of how it's all connected to everything, I was trying to split myself and my energy up into so many different things that I was doing, so many different projects that I had taken on where I was putting my energy into so many different things where I'm trying to be uplifting and motivating and happy and ground my own body and take care of myself. And then I'm trying to track the planes, and then I was trying to do the FOIA logs and FOIA requesting. And then what else was I trying to do? And then I was doing Operation Anthill Oracle, where I was calling all these 3-letter agencies and directly acknowledging all of the harm that they've caused to our communities, or possible harm that I think that they were going to cause, the National Blueprint for Biodefense that I shared with you guys, which I really still don't have a good feeling about, and especially with this new resurgence of whatever sickness is coming up, really worries me. Highly recommend y'all go check that out, especially about page 9 where everything starts, or page 7 I think it was. I don't even know if this video is going to let me post it when I say stuff like that, or if it's going to get past the shadow ban that I'm on, but I'm tired of not being able to talk about all of this. I'm tired of seeing the trends so clearly, reading all the news articles, seeing how it is harming my collective so actively from so many different facets, and I can see it. I can zoom out and see the pattern of how it's all interconnected, and how all of the psyops that America's been paying trillions of taxpayer dollars into since the 30s or 40s or 50s or whatever, they've literally just been rinse and repeating the same shitty psyops, doing the same things, the same patterns of harm, recycling the same propaganda in the same wars. It's all the same thing. It's all interconnected. It's all the more that you read about it and the more that you piece the puzzles together, it's almost like you can predict what they're gonna do next, which is how I knew that ICE and the military were involved. And now it's coming to light that all of this, all of these branches are involved with them, and then the National Guard's getting deployed against us American citizens for no reason, even though we're not in times of war, and they shouldn't be getting deployed against its own citizens. But I've been tracking this pattern. I've been seeing it. I see something. I'm tapped into something. And then I got that download. I had a dream about the Vatican being connected to the root of everything a month before the Pope died, and then we got the first American Pope. I keep telling you guys this in the videos, but I see the patterns. I see it on a bigger scale. I can zoom out and see everything, and I want to help because of that, but I don't know how best to. So right now, my plan is I'm about to go live, like I shared in the video with y'all. I'm about to go live here in just a little bit and start tracking these flights that I have from back in I don't even remember when they're from at this point, September or August or December. I'm really not even sure, but it's back from last year. I have all these a week of military flights, and I've only tracked 3 or 4 days so far with y'all. So I'm gonna track as much of the rest of that week of data as I can today, and put that on here, put that on my YouTube over at Pattern Pilled Princess Peach, and get all of that into that Excel sheet. And then I'm gonna have my brother kind of help me format that, because he knows a lot more about the plane things, and he can help me make sure that they're in the proper categories and that all of that information is displayed correctly for y'all, because I really think that I tracked something big with this. Especially with that operation that happened in that park in LA. I don't remember what it's called, but it was another psyop name. It was Operation Midnight something or whatever the fuck. I don't remember what their name is. They all have dumb names. The government's bad at psyops. They all have dumb names and bad propaganda, but whatever. That's another story. But they did that operation where it was ICE and I think it was 6 or 8 different military branches and police agencies and shit like that. They were all working together to do this hour-long parade through the park of showing off their authoritarian power. But what you guys don't, what I need the general public to read into more with me, stuff like that doesn't just happen in a week. They didn't just decide, oh, hey, next Friday, let's go, they're fucking around in LA, let's go show off in LA. That many 3-letter agencies working together, I've been right this whole time, and they were working together way back when I was tracking them originally, like last year or earlier, I think, before all of this has been headline news. Like, I think all of this is so much deeper, so much darker, so much more interconnected, and I think that the more I pull from this week of data of the military flights that I have, the more I'm going to learn. And then my plan is, I don't know if I want to go straight from that to like a week that right now of recent data, or if I want to go more back to like January or so and get a week of data and then get a week of like data now and compare all three of those and see. Because I think we're gonna see a lot of the patterns of escalation that we've been seeing, where they're doing all kinds of sketchy stuff just in that like general triangle down south. It's all connected. The military's all connected. ICE is all connected. BAS and AESG that I've been tracking are all connected. Like, I'm gonna show you guys and go live.